having a great night tonight, and in today's video, I'm going to be pampering this plushie. And no, I do not mean pampering like this. That's a whole different video. This plushie was given to me as a gift from my friend, which I really appreciate. And I know he's watching this video because he supports me no matter what I do. Thank you, bro. And this is a Pawmot Plushie, not to be mistaken with a Pawmot or Pawmot. This is Pawmot, the Pokemon. It's an electric type, a fighting type. He's got those punches. So the goal of this video is to get Pawmot cleaned up. He's been all around the world, and I could just disinfect him, give him some soap, and clean him up, but that would be no fun. What would I be if I was an ASMR artist that didn't make something super extra of a lot of unnecessary steps to help you sleep? With that being said, I want you to sit back, relax, feel good like you deserve to. Let's get into the video. Alright, let's start by getting myself sanitized. Because how could I be a germaphobe if I was dirty? That made sense, right? Let's start with some Clorox disinfectant spray. This one's like a little bit of a mister. This will help get off any of the germs, at least 99.9% of the germs. Let's get in there really quick. Gotta get those paws and his little toes. Close your eyes, Pawmot. We don't wanna get those eyes all disinfected. Now, let's get the backside. What I like about this scent, though, this is mint flavor. This mint flavor smells really good. Perfect. Now that he's been disinfected, I just want to take this shower scrubber and take a little bit of dish soap, Dawn dish soap. It helps save the ducks. It can definitely save you. Just to give a bit of a neutral smell, we're just going to give him a good scrub down. And just so you know, buddy, we don't go cheap around here. We're going to be bathing you in nothing but the best Saratoga water. Yes. Just like Ashton Hall. I don't care if the meme's dead. We're still ballin' here. Alright, just gonna get you nice. And full. There we go. And now we just got to add just a little bit of soap. Dawn is very strong if you've used it before for your dishes or anything else. You don't really need to put in a whole crap ton. Gonna get it nice and mixed up. Like I said before, Dawn's pretty strong, so you don't really gotta put much in there just to get it all bubbly. Alright, we're just gonna lay down this towel right here, since it'll get a little bit damp around here, but that's okay. Nothing huge. You ready, buddy? You ready to get cleaned up? Alright, let's get it done. Let's dip this. Get it nice and soaked. Let's get in there. ask you, does your life ever feel silly? If I told my 19-year-old self that I'd be scrubbing fictional mice, I'd be like, bro, you're cooked, you're cooked, you're cooked. And maybe he is right. Gotta get in between. He's got like a layer. Almost kind of reminds you of a necklace. I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent. It's just kind of like he's poofy fur. Now time to get those grippers. It is important to try your plushies after doing something like this too. Because again, now we're just gonna do the back. But it's important because I'm gonna soak the whole tail. You don't want to let the material inside stay damp. Do that for too long and it'll probably ruin it. Could maybe even give it mold. And well, mold's not that fun. Now just to do the tail. Let's give our little friend a nice smell. Smells fantastic right now. I'm just gonna move this water off to the side. And we're gonna wipe him down really quick. Because again, we don't want to leave him just completely wet. Give him a little bit of hair. But I'll also be doing a little air dry off camera. The reason why off camera though, because I have one of those aerosol or electric air guns, air compressors, and that thing's loud. Would not make for good ASMR. More in the front. And then we gotta get those grippers again. Wash my belly. Clean my belly. I love how the tail feels on this. It's very soft and squishy. Very, very nice. And there we go. Nice and dry. Now, Pawmot, we got two different scents for you to choose from. We got classic flannel and aloe and palm. Which one do you think you'd like? Classic flannel or aloe and palm? You want to do a little bit of a scent test? Alright, I got this paper towel right here. This will be aloe and palm. over here. This one kind of gives off that fresh new clothing, almost like a fresh new flannel type smell, or a kind of like holiday type, November type vibe smells. If you smelled November before, you understand. So you want classic flannel? Alright, I can do that for you. We're just gonna put a little bit on because this stuff is strong. Let's get you a little. Your cheeks, on your cheeks. And then we're gonna move down here. We're just gonna do a little bit on your belly, just a click. Perfect. Just gonna rub that in on you. You're smelling great. Now, with you being an electric type Pokemon, we gotta make sure you're extra charged up. So, I got these two different tools that will charge you up. All I have to do is kind of just rub them together, kind of like a defibrillator. Just gonna rub them together to charge them up, and we're just gonna connect them to your cheeks to help charge you up. Does that sound good? Okay, I'm gonna turn these on, and you just let me know if you need me to increase the power so that you can get more electric charge. Just gonna press these against your cheeks. And the button I'm pressing are just to emit electrical charge into your nozzles or your electrical pouches. You need me to turn them up? I got you. Now we're running with real power. Gonna rub it really quick. Just gonna rub it, get a little bit of a staticky feeling. It's looking good for you. Just gonna move these off to the side. And after having all that electrical charge on you, it can definitely get a little bit hot, as it does whenever it's running a whole surge around your cheeks. I got some other things for your cheeks. These are ice globes. Ice globes, they just go. What I'm gonna do is use these to cool you off. It's basically meant to depuff your cheeks. Not that you have any puffiness on you anyways. You have no puffiness. But we need to rub these on you to help with that heat that was emitted from the electrical currents. Pawmot, how do you smile so much? You know, like, do your jaw ever hurt? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to talk about it? Okay. Yeah, with these you can get little googly eyes. Oh, gonna break them, right? Googly eyes. Look at them. So googly, so silly, so googly. Feeling a lot better now. Good. Now we're gonna do a bit of a nails aren't overly long. Insert the chip. We want to maintain their sharpness. So we're just gonna other paw, other paw. And so that we can help keep them sharpened, we got this nail file right here. I know it looks like a tech deck, right? But it's actually meant for filing your nails, so we're just gonna this will help keep them nice and sharp. After that cutting, we're essentially reshaping them back to where they were. There we go, and now we're going to get the other paw. Oh, lost your hand there for a second. And there you go. Just gonna do a little bit of a line around your cheeks. Other cheek. Around your nose. And your lips. Your lips. One more time for good measure. Now I'm going to use these ear swabs to clean out your ears, but also help moisturize your cheeks. I'm just going to take one out really quick. And I got this minty eucalyptus, which will help match your scent that you had whenever we disinfected you. Now we're just going to put a little bit in there. Just a little bit of spearmint in there. We're going to be working on your smelled great to begin with, but